And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll buy time left. This one incomplete. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when
Yeah.
I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better.
Hold it ready. Ready.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down to the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Ready? Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Tory Taylor, to punt. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. As we hit the home stretch here, they'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'll give on the ground. Inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. DeAndre Swift. Touch. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Dean Winters there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Ready? 19, shot. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Nakua snags it over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for our Bears. First down.
Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Right side, complete to Nakua. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the... The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rolling right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. The open man is Nakua. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Bears, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Diablo.
Ready. Tap to 60. Tap. Ready.
Travel start on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards. They'll try the right side this time. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Come on. Nothing. Go.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And this not going to work at all. He'll dive, get what he can. They're going to lose yardage on this play. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Got the hook up there to Odunze.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
First down, Chicago.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Quentin Lake. And he won't be able to take it off.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready? Go!
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
First down. A gain of 5.
Go!
First down, Bears.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd and
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throw it again. It's Williams. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout.
Ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He's got Loveland free left side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Quentin Lake.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Looking to throw. That's complete. Rome Odunze. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All right, rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one who needs better quarterback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive? Number 2.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Bears at 12-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
On the 6.
And the Bears 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Lions defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. 34 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go play action here on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Pass complete there to Nacua. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
24-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the go. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. In Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in position.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Pass Cox by the rookie from Air Force. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready, pick up.
Here's the handoff. Gets his way through a tackle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Cut me in the goal line. Touchdown. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Back to throw. Finds the football outside. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
The 28-yard line.
Come on.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Getting the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Signaling fair catch. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Tabby Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up second and 11.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Here's the snap on fourth. That one's nabbed by Kmet. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Got it, go.
Hand off to the back. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Viking 18.
Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down, play action. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down. They connect on the deep shot. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go play action on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down. Offense to the line for second down. They're throwing it. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good... New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Hits his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown Chicago. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
38-yard line.
Working on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked up... this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. He's going to throw it again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Right. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And go and play action. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Quick slant taken in by Nacua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. On now comes their punter. Tory Taylor will kick this away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing off the play fake. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action. Headed out right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Dump off caught by his back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And they're able to convert. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. Making the call himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice. Practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, man. You're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a
really becomes building some hope for next season. Indy things.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich with that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm going to the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop me, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror.
This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Cowboy 80.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
Reload, let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Swift. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Hold
They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Third and goal.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is in. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
Cougar 19. Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Right back to him on 1st down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, they'll throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. 19-18.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Ready. Come on. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll get this into the hands of the Dune Zone. Halftime coming up. Let's get a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Bears offense now as they get this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
70 Lions. Ready,
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes this one in for... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's out to the flat for Swift. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Get it. 70, let go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 148 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. There he goes again. Touchdown, Chicago. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on it, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He's going to take this out. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this, a very important drive, leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
To number 17. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and 11. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now, Ben Johnson's talked it over with his guys upstairs, and out comes the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Chill, right on my side is the eagle becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath in my mouth. Happy rebel, rebel out, dark away.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. In the NFL playoff. Blown back, it's the handoff. Well, tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
Here's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down Chicago. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Setting him on the dive. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Rose comes, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 4-yard.
Here he goes on the boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd down from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a give running right. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Santos' kick is good. And this one... 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Komet's got it left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. You cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19 Charger! 19!
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Sticking to the air here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So it'll be second down.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll double it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Keeps away from one. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Soldier Field after this. First and 10 now from the 46. He'll look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
26 yards. That's another Bears.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. Trucks a defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. With tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and
Throwing off the play fake. He's got a man left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. In the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Caught just shy of the goal line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cook it, 19.
I'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Buying some time right. It's on target to Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But it appears that the Bears were able to... their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
What is it on?
Here's Williams again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. That's the direction, but not the distance. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Rolling out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Swift to start the drive. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. All right, here we go. Second down. Heads out on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that will not be enough for a first down. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. To the air on third and long. Odunze's got it right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Bears.
16 yards. That's good. Wow, Bears. First down. First and 10.
Now Williams. Catch me to the right side by Nacua. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Swift. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
One play action. Williams. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Catch made. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. Santos' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Off the play fake, Williams. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Williams. Brought in right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, 40? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the build. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. From the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tie all night and then sleep until noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. Me running off you.
This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough. As we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. Darnold, he can beat you in a number of ways, and there the scramble for the first.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack. And now
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Check. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk. With it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them, and plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Byron Young there on the stop.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that.
Touchdown, Seahawks. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, good move. Touchdown, Chicago. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Darnold now to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw here. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 14 yards. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A dangerous return man shown in here. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go sack.
To throw is Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal. Here's Darnold. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Okay, break. Let's go. Okay, smash. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new 7.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold. And Walker with it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks 1st down.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second and 10. Now it's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. Now, Ben Johnson's talked it over with his guys upstairs, and out comes the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. On 1st and 10 at Charbonnet. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to a line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll set up to throw. Going up top. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. And now before we get to the extra point, remember, all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to clear off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Boye Mafe drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. We are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Saving his... for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense ready to get going again. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Together here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
18, right. Panthers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
60, 60, 19 tight, 19, 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Lovely. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Second and 8 at the Seahawks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
79, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 42-yard attack.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they have regained the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So halftime now here on Sunday Night Prime. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And look at the big man rumble. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take possession as got it at the 42-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Bears.
First down. Here we go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to.
Quickly. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
At the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action here on first down. Pass caught right side by Loveland. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
18 Rattler. Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass complete down in the cool. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third and goal.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that went off the mark. A little late with the throw. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to throw, Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they get their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Darnold from the gun. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Again, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
To throw is Darnold. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
The 13-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he goes backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Myers' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
18, 5 in.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Second and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Boye Mafe, his second sack of the night. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit.
Puka Nacua, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th-quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out. Play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And try to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. But it'll be second down. Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
At the 31,
they'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They find some open field here. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's second and 10. Darnold now to throw. They'll get that to Charbonnet. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
70 Lions. Hurt. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away. You have to find another down. And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
This is 1st and 10. Now back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now Darnold and the Seahawks down by 7, 46 seconds to go. This is where your playoff medal is tested on the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Darnold. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears have just... About sewn up this football game.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking 18,
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. The Bears will fight on another week as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Hi everyone, Scott Hanson with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is shades of 1985. The Bears defense getting it done. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Bears are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Bucs use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Ravens are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hanson saying goodnight from Orlando.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help.